Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kamicraft, and it's been a while. I want to say it's been 5 days since I've recorded. I believe this is Rocket Shop earnings, from what Bank just said. But, I'm back. I took a little break for Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just get burned out, and I need a little while to breathe. So, all good. I was informed, however, on my last episode, the Secret Santa one, that I overlooked something important because I got tricked. Look at all that redstone. Look at it. I'm not running out of redstone anytime soon. I love it. So, we will be doing some redstone builds for sure. You know what? I should probably clean this up because it's been sitting here since before Christmas. But we'll get that in a minute. Real quick, I want to show you guys what I've been working on stream. I may not have been recording, but I've been doing a lot of streaming lately. And me and Bank did some work on the village. Oh, that's his Secret Santa gift too. I believe his video's already come out. But if you can see just to the right, right here. I'm going to spin around and do a daisy. We built this on last stream. This was an apple orchard. Don't mind the interior of the house. We really didn't do an interior of that. The fun stuff is down here. It's labeled Bandit Cider. So we got some apples in there. We're both grinding for Kami coins now, so we can get some more apples to fill these trees with. Cause yeah, we need some more. There's some strawberries here. Overall, I love this build. It's a nice build. We got a picnic table over here. There's some lunch set out. All good stuff. And then over here in the tower, we actually... Oh, wait. Did I show this off? I don't know if I've shown this off. This was a general manager's store. Or a general contractor's place. So the guy who builds all the buildings here, he lives here. We wanted to go with the A-frame design again. Kind of matching the blacksmith guy over there. But we added this cool archway in here. And I think it turned out pretty well. We got down here. This was Bank's brainchild, the floor and everything, and I love it. It looks awesome. Yeah, that's this guy. Again, we're really making use of those decorative heads. We're going to have to start adding some more to the server. And, Bank's working on a way to get Kami coins. My skeleton farm works pretty well, but it's not really meant to do that. Let's just say I'm not running out of bones anytime soon. Alright, and then also in here, we finished this floor. I don't know what we're going to put over there yet, or even if we are going to put anything. But if you come down here, we got a pub. I don't know if you really call it a pub. There's one bench seat and a couple bar seats. Maybe it's a club instead of a pub. But this is going to be DJ Decoy. We've already told him we need his face. So he knows to turn his face in. But when you flip this switch... You got disco lights. Originally, these note blocks were thumping and making noise and stuff, but it was really just annoying. So we said, nope, not doing that. Then instead, we got a jukebox with a couple records and everything like that. J-Man built these guys for us on stream. And the cool part is, if you look right here, this is our subway system. So you can actually look in there, and when someone hits the button and it plays the Pirates, the Caribbean theme song, you can hear it from in here. Which is amazing. Now that I've caught you guys up on stream, I think it's time to get to what we're going to do today, and that's back at the base. There's a secret, but not, I didn't say island. I'm back at the base. I've been on the island the entire time. Brain not working. This is what happens when you take 5 days off of YouTube. Secret, not so secret area up here. Now, my plan is to actually decorate all of this and make it useful and everything like that. And we're going to be working on this side today. You see, this is where I've been storing my birthday stuff because we're going to do like a memento room. Now, the cool thing about this is, well, one, you can see I don't have a lot of room to go down or jump. As we saw in my birthday episode, Mad Parkour Skills. If we open this up, we're underwater level. And there's Bank asking about plans today. Probably about streaming today. Anyway, so we're going to turn a big glass wall right here. But first, I want to get all this kind of dug out and flattened out to the way I want it so we know how big it's going to go. You know what? I put a torch here just in case, because I think we run kind of close to going off the Mushroom Island. But, you know, yeah, so we're going to work in here today. Well, not so much in here as we are in here. I probably should do this area first, but I'm kind of drawing a blank on what I want to do for, like, this stuff. And then I've got a lake right up here. So these blocks I remove here will cause the sand to fall and water will rush in here. And I really just don't have a way to work around that right now. So we're going to avoid it. Instead, we're going to work in here and get this room done. So I'm going to bring you guys back when I have the size I want dug out, and maybe we can start shaping that window. Okay guys, so it's been practically all day since the last time I recorded. This room's kind of stumped me for a little bit. So one of the problems where I realized is I didn't have much distance to go this way. I was kind of expecting to have a lot more, but I didn't. I had a decent amount going this way, and I knew I was going to end up running into my lake, which I did, but I forgot I was going to run into the stairwell that goes up too. Dang it. So this is the kind of the shape of the room I had to work with. Now, Ben came in and mentioned that it was kind of square, helping me design this, so maybe I should try to not square it. And he made a valid point. So what I've done is I put a curve in the glass window we're going to have here, and it doesn't look that bad. Now, it only goes up 2 blocks because I don't know how high to make the roof. Or the ceiling, I mean. My bad. And then over here, I have this sharp turn right here, but that's because I'm going to do my little piston light trick right here, and then I'm going to do it here, and then I'm going to do it here. So we do kind of have a little bit of a curve there. Now, the other cool thing he mentioned is that I should do like archways right here and then recess the walls where I show off my mementos and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to save this small spot for over here for my birthday, since we've got a decent amount of stuff for the birthday. And then over here, maybe the mob heads, and then over here for actual like little things I've done on the server and stuff like that. I think that's going to work out really well. But I don't know the general shape of the archways or anything like that. So give me a couple minutes. I'm going to try to figure it out on this big wall first and hope that downsizing it will be easier on the other ones. Yeah, I'm going to bring you guys right back. I promise it won't be a full day has passed now that I have kind of an idea of what I want to do here. Okay, so lots of time's been spent trying to figure these walls out. And it's not originally what I had planned, but I think it'll work. Like I said, I wanted that archway, but you can't get a good archway with such little space. Because I really wanted the tall arch, but it really just kills any space in here. So I'm not going to have a lot of space to actually work. So I changed my mind. I'm going with this design. And I'm not 100% sold on it, but I wanted to, you know, get the room more complete and see if that'll kind of make a difference for me. You know, when you get rooms that you're, I don't know, 50-50 on, you're not really sure if they're going to work, the more you get done, the better feeling you have sometimes. So that's what I'm kind of wanting to do now. I'm going to need to get behind there, aren't I? Let's do this. That'll go there. Oh, yeah. I was trying to remember if there was water behind that thing. Piston. That's a piston. There we go. Didn't think that through. I'm gonna need to do something behind it. Let's do some andesite, shall we? Now that we have an absolute ton of it. Best block in the game, for sure. Can I... Please. Did I get it? Yes, cool. That's a little weird. Let's try these other sides. Because these are more corner piece. Oh, they're gonna stand out too. Duh. Alright, so yeah, we'll do the andesite again. It's gotta go all the way up. Boom, boom. Is it here? And gotta take one of these out. Actually, gotta take multiples out so I can put this in. And then, yeah. Now, obviously, we're not going to see that redstone block. We'll get some ceiling stuff going in here. And I'm still thinking about going, like, cave-style ceiling. We'll do something nice with the floor, maybe some woods or something. But I think a cave-style floor would be pretty awesome. Now, if I've already got to do it this way, do I want this here? That high? Yeah. This here. Put this on this side. Oh. I must be in range of my beacon. Let's try to fill this up because I don't want bats. I have a lot of bat problems in this base. The only downfall about digging down. Yeah. Now my only complaint with this is now I've got two andesites touching, and that kind of breaks my rule I have, my rule of threes. Let's do this and this. Might have to turn my beacon off. I mean, could I get away with wood? See, the point I have andesite there is whenever I have glass that needs to touch stone, I always put andesite around it as kind of like a good barrier block. And so this will be glass, I think. So let's do that. Is there a block behind here? Yeah, no, so this would be glass. Unless I put the andesite out one more. See, it kind of doesn't matter either, because right here, I messed up the pattern too. You know what? Give me a second. Let me think about this. I might push this back one, and that might fix it. I've been playing with the ceiling a little bit. Went ahead and got some stone in, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the cave theme, or at least not to the extent I wanted originally. But I thought now would probably be a good time to go ahead and do the glass wall I had kind of envisioned for this section. Break these guys out. Now, the thing is, I'm using panes here. So do I want it to come in, or I think I want it to come in. Because this area is going to probably be condensed a little bit more. So bringing in to do the curvature would probably be better. Now the only other thing is, I don't really know how I'm going to do this little entrance archway. Will it place the block? Thank you. So we've got like this. Then I wanted to get stuff out of my slots. Let's go like this. Then I was thinking about checkerboarding between the grays, since we already have like so many different grays already. Maybe doing something a little bit different with the grays would help. I did change up, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did change up the blocks behind this to a gray concrete. Again, more gray, but I'm hoping with the different layers of gray, it won't look as bad. I don't know, and this might just be too busy for this section. That's the hard part about these blocks. You don't get a lot of different colors that are in different shapes. So you try to mix things up, and sometimes you either get way too plain or just so busy it's hard to concentrate on this section. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. I'm being very bad about placing blocks. Now the big thing is, how am I going to do the entrance way? Because that'll determine how it connects. But until then, you know what? I don't mind that. I actually think it looks kind of good. It might be worth making these two the same, so the wrap around the corner is not as weird. But yeah, I don't mind that. So let me figure out how I want to do this entrance way, and then we'll finish this part up. Alright, so I know we're running a little short on time, but I wanted to try something. Maybe if I would stop breaking every block. So instead of just going with the default red texture that we have right here, I want to try adding in some note blocks in the checker pattern. Oh, I'd rather not waste a note block back there. I'll waste this red clay because I have a ton of it. Like this. Get that block back. Like that. And then we can take these guys and just, I was gonna say, can you not put no? You can, you just have to shift click on them. Lots of jump cuts here at the final bit of this episode. Technically, when I put this episode into the editor, I edit the entire episode at one time. I'm not like one of those, most YouTubers that do a clip and put it in the edit and watch it and then go over. I record everything. It's all in my mind for an entire week on how the episode flows. So sometimes you get weird stuff like this episode where there's a kind of a lot of jump cuts. You don't actually see a lot of finished products till they're well done, and that's because, like this episode, I put it in. It was 42 minutes long. That's too long. That's insane. You guys don't want to watch 42 minutes of me play Minecraft? Jeez. So here it is. This is the finished product. Here's a lot of the goodies. This was from me and Bank trying to move a shulker into Freddy's end tunnel, where I just got so ticked off because he wouldn't teleport to the correct spot. Like, this guy would teleport well beyond his abilities for some godforsaken reason. So I just murdered it. I murdered it and stole his shell, and it now sits in my trophy room. Yeah, see? There he goes. Uber Super Special Nugget. I believe Nabs gave this to me. This was my first bow on the server. This bow lasted months without me losing it or it breaking. So I kept it at Winter Wonderland. This is the shovel I used to help Bank create the Christmas area. And these are two of my sunflower pranks. X sunflower prank, which you guys saw. And then J-Man sunflower prank, which was on, I think, a stream or something like that. So usually when people do stuff like that, there's little mementos that get left behind, and they're gonna go here. Now originally I was gonna put mob heads here. There's not enough room. There's nowhere near enough room, so I'm gonna keep doing collectibles like this and put it here. I've got the birthday stuff over here, all the books from the trials, the tacos. I still have a taco left over, and I still have, like, this is all the clay and stuff used to make the dud statue at the very beginning of the prank. So I've saved that stuff, and I think I'm gonna, like, store it underneath or something weird like that. You know what? I know I just talked about how long this episode's going, but can we put it there real quick? You can't really open it right now, but that's fine. The floor is temporary. I know I talked about doing woods and stuff, but I want this floor and this floor to match. so I won't know what this floor is until I get this floor in. And that's gonna kind of end the episode. This room turned out a lot better than I was thinking it was. This was a struggle to design and everything, with all the different curves and the size and everything like that. It makes me like unable to wait to do this area. Then we've got an area over there we're gonna do. So yeah, lots of fun this episode, guys. But like always, if you like this episode, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen any of my stuff before, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell to get notified when my videos go live. Like always, guys, have a good one. See ya.